I am excited. Let me tell you why. What's that, you may ask? That, my friends, is the new 12-20 f2.8 full frame wide angle zoom from Tamron. This is now going to be available in Sony mount and Nikon Z mount. You excited? So that's not the only reason I'm excited. I'm also pretty excited because tonight I'm jumping on a plane and I'm heading to Vietnam. So I thought, well, let's take this lens with us. Let's see what it can do out in the wild. So let's jump on a plane and get to Vietnam. A lazy 5 hours to kill in Hong Kong. Oh. The lake called Ho Hoan Kiem, and this is basically where all the pretty people come to take Instagram photos of themselves. We'll wander around here, take some photos and see what we get. We've got a bit of smoke and stuff going through here. I think we're going to have to jostle for position, but if we get a bit of foreground, this might be quite nice. We'll see. Let's walk that way. Of this building, if we frame with a bit of tree, and the beauty is we can go as wide as we like here, because we can shoot at 12mm and we get it all. We've got an intersection, maybe we'll see if we can get some panning shots. This lens comes with 3 settings. So if we put it on setting 2 on this, it should be for panning. So let's have a look, see what we get. Shooting about 1/25 at the moment. This is quite fun because there is actually an aperture ring on the lens, which you don't have to faff around looking for a dial. You can just go, I need to shut that down. You can put it on auto, shut it down to f16, done. It's super quick. And then all of a sudden we're shooting at 40th of a frame. Neato. Here we go. Maybe we'll pull in tighter. Excuse me. Do you mind if I take a photo? I love your Triumph bobber. Is that okay? Maybe put the helmet on the... No, yeah, you as well, yeah. This is really cool.
Oh, thank you.
Fantastic. I'll get one really low. Very cool. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank
Appreciate you. Have a great day.
Have a good day.
no contrast here at the moment. All this grey, there's no shadows and no light, so I'm finding it very difficult. Just make the best of what we got, right? Morning, it's before 6. I wanted to test low light a little bit, and it is a fairly overcast morning. There is mist in the air. There is a little bit of condensation, fog on my lens at the moment because I've just come out of this hotel where it is lovely and air conditioned, and that lens is quite cool, so it's come out and it's fogged up a little bit. We'll wipe that off, which is fine. But I want to shoot this hotel, and I want to shoot some panning stuff, some of these motorbikes and scooters and stuff going past when it's not completely crazy. You know what? It's pretty sharp. Well, I think we can clearly demonstrate this works quite well for panning. You've got an incredibly small tripod here. This is a little Joby Gorilla Pod, handy for when you're traveling. Not technically designed for this, but I don't think it really matters as long as we hold in one position long enough to take a frame, right? This is 12 mil. I will just show you that. It's pretty wide. Let's just go straight up. We don't need a tripod where we're going. I can get the building across the street in my frame if I shoot straight vertical. I'm getting that building, and that building. That's pretty crazy. If I go 20 mil, sneak that out of frame. That is still beautiful. It's been a little bit of fun. Let me know what you think. What would you shoot with a 12 mil wide full frame lens? I'll see you shortly. Okay, I'm back in Melbourne, but I didn't get everything that I needed with this lens because it was such a short trip and it was so overcast the entire time that I was there. I was only there for 2 days. So it's now very early in the morning. I'm gonna head out and shoot in Melbourne and see what we can get and truly test this wide angle lens. Why am I awake at this hour? It's cold, it's early, it's windy. Not too windy, but windy. It is Melbourne. And we are under the Balti Bridge. We're going to test out this lens because it's wide, and this shot loves wide. We're going to need coffee. We're going to do long exposure. We're going to test low light of this lens. So we're going to want to get all these leading lines. Because it's so wide, we can get some of the city over here as well. Some of the lights in the background. Let's just keep playing. We're toying around with 20, 30-second exposures here. We don't need an ND, of course, because it's dark. I think we got that shot. Let's see if we can get closer. Let's see what we get over there. Now, from memory, there used to be a hole in this fence. And there still is. Beauty. Ooh, nearly took my head off. Let's have a look from here, shall we? Let's see if we can get directly underneath. Talk about wide angle. No. There's a whole row of lights under this bridge. They're setting off some nice starbursts. This lens actually has a 12 blade diaphragm, which means you get 12 pointed stars. I think we've got that shot. We're going to spin over here. Wow. This is actually so wide. I'm getting the bridge framing up this skyline. That's the city. It's the bridge up there. That's the moon right over there. And that's getting it all in frame. That's pretty neat. Anyway, that's pretty cool. Let's go and shoot it from the other side. Now, in case you've been living under a rock or you're somewhere overseas, this bridge recently has become quite a point of interest because somebody scaled that thing right up there and painted Pan the Bird. He's a Melbourne graffiti artist who is trying to be political, I guess. We'll get into that one later. That is insanely wide. We're starting to get some first light. I think first light is at 7, which is now. Sunrise will be soon enough. Like that. Well, if we're shooting one way, we might as well shoot the other, right? It's such an amazing structure to shoot, and to be able to shoot at 12mm full frame is pretty cool. So I've just snuck into the city really quickly. Flinders Street Station. We're shooting on top of bollards because we can. But let's get some cars going through. Ah, a double trammer. I am going to push on because I am parked illegally. But I think we got what we needed here. All right, here comes that first light. Look at it shining on this beautiful city. So we turn everything else down while that little patch of city lights up. And if we can get a train going through the middle, I'll be even happier. I think that's us for the morning. I'm gonna go and get another coffee. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this and you think you might enjoy this lens, this tiny power-packed 12 to 20 from Tamron, and thanks Tamron for letting me play with it, by the way, then go and check this out. You can check it out at tamron.com.au for full specs. This was not the detailed spec review. Go and have a play. I really would love to do some astro with this at some point as well. Weather conditions, for the very limited time that I've had this lens lent to me, has not allowed that. Maybe I'll get a chance at some point. See you on the next one.